Well, hello there. I just wanted to do a quick review of this Aldi Instant Up 6-man tent. I bought it today for $179, which I think is pretty good price for a 6-man tent, and just wanted to explain how I put it all together. In the bag there's a book of instructions, but also inside the bag there is a waterproof instructions, so that's really handy in case you do lose the little booklet. So overall it was very easy to set up, even just with one person. The poles were a little bit awkward. I had to do them one by one because you need to secure the guy ropes on them, so I did each one. You can't just pop them in and leave them standing because they won't stand. So the poles are collapsible, and once you extend them they interlock with each other. And the inner pole, the middle pole rather, is the longest, so be aware of that because it's got an arc roof, so just make sure you don't put the wrong pole and you'll have to start all over again. I also tied a little loop at the one end of the guy rope to put over the spike on the outside. If you put it on the inside, then it alters the shape of that little overlap there, or fringe. So, but overall that was very easy. The fly cover itself was very simple. On the corners there, they're all, we got little clips. This is your standard little clip, you can see that. And the one half is on the pole already, one half on the actual fly cover, so that's very straightforward. And then there's guy ropes on each corner which are already attached. Altogether there are 4 pegs for the guy ropes, 4 pegs for the inner tent, and 3 more pegs for the guy ropes that go with the poles. As I said, as a person on my own, I just ran the loop through just to make it easier for when you're doing it one-handed. My garden is shocking. It's only been 2 weeks, but it's grown pretty crazily. And the other thing is this old-fashioned Hills hoist that's here, but as an Aussie icon, can't really get rid of that. I probably should have pitched the tent a bit further back, but nevertheless it fits underneath, so that's very lucky. Right, so what else do you need to know? Weight-wise, it's probably got the weight on the bag. I should look, I'll take a picture and add that. Was not too heavy at all. The inner tent, as they say, they tell you to take that out of the bag first, put it on the ground and fold it up, open out the 4 corners, and then after you've got the 4 corners you grab hold of these poles, and where this red part is you just push down hard until it clicks, and then the elbow part of the pole goes all the way over the roof and up to that spider joint, which you can't really see, but you can see that there's a good gap between the inner tent and the fly sheet, so that makes for good all-round ventilation. And so we've got this big D-shaped door, so let's go and have a look inside. Oh, the sound of a zip. There's plenty of little tabs there to hold the door back. So here we are inside. I'll just open one of these little windows, which you can see rather pretty. So there's 3 of those windows, 1 on each side. And of course, the front door. Now inside, on one wall we've got plastic container and 2 mesh containers, so you can put things you don't want to get wet, I guess, in there, which is pretty good. The ground sheet is a bucket type ground sheet, and it's very bumpy because very rustly because I've put it on top of long grass. What else have we got inside? Above my head there is a hook for hanging a light or whatever you might want to hang there, and the ceiling, for want of a better word, is all mesh, so that gives you plenty of aeration and that means it doesn't get too hot and sticky, which I like. It's nothing worse than feeling like you're melting inside a tent. So they say it's a 6-man, which I guess 6 people laying side by side would be fine, but for me and a friend, I think it's pretty good. There's a lot of space. You could get a stretcher each side with loads of room down the middle for all your clothes and gear. The brand is Roman, which I'm not familiar with. Roman as in Roman, not Romine. I'm trying to think of anything else. Overall, I was pretty impressed with how easy it was to set up, how quick it was to set up, and how roomy it is. So it would make a great thing for the kids to play in. You know, if they're bored, you can easily set it up in your garden, make a spare guest room for emergency guests. So I'm going to stay in it overnight and see how that goes, but basically I'm raring to go camping. Can't wait. So for less than $200 for a pretty big tent, it's extremely easy to assemble. So far I give it 10 out of 10. So thank you for watching. Any questions, please comment below. Thank you.